start the clock. I wonder how small can this get? Not very, unfortunately. Okay, so we have a new setup. Trying to be a little bit smarter, so I'm not just sitting here all the time. So I can quickly now swap between the different screens. Nice. Okay. So yeah, let's keep going with IntelliJ today, right? I'm taking a break from the reading. It's pretty taxing and it's late today. I don't know how productive I'll be. I also just don't know how much I'm absorbing with just reading about a concept and moving on. Oh, we do need to go over the flashcards. We'll do that at the end. So, what I do want to do is make the data store work, right? That should be the goal. And, right, I want to be able to read a file from oh, here, let's do db.json. And then in here, let's do hello world, right? So I want to be able to read this today. Print line file, absolute path. That's the goal. When I run this, what was the problem? We got like a mismatch with versions. All right, so let's try this, right? So with Obsidian, let's snag, let's snag this, go to, okay, so this is gonna be super annoying. Like I'm looking at, okay, I have an idea. No. What? Maybe I can just, okay, yeah, we'll do it like that. So we come here, I need, oh, I didn't rename this one. Let's just do that right now. Let's show ChatGPT. And now let's go to ChatGPT. So the JVM version 2.1. Oh, what's this? Where's this? If you want everything to be Java 23, so I think I need to copy this in to That's in build Gradle KTS. I see that here. So we would do this. We can get rid of what? Something tells me I don't need this, but I needed this. So let's maybe try again now. Oh, what? Maybe I need to do this. Got it. 22. Okay, so I think. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying, dude. There. I think what I need to do is just say version JDK J. Where did that go? Code style, copyright, plugin, Colin compiler, target JVM. There's something that's like, I tell it, come on, version control, no, shit, advanced, no, build tools, Gradle, yeah, here we go. So I can't use 23 yet. I need version 22. Amazon Corretto, what's... Sure. We could do that. Let's download that. Apply, okay. Starting Gradle daemon. Why? It's gonna be the same error. Why did it do that? Because I have this here. Boom. Main. Run. Execute it. Nice. Okay, we're up and running. Further than yesterday. And we still got 36 minutes. We should be able to do something here. Okay, so no file exists. Well, yeah, I told it to create a new file, didn't I? I said not even. Dude, I did this like 20 times, and now I can't remember. How any of this works. Yeah, okay. Exception thread. File dot create new file. Yeah, I'm trying to say to create a file, right? What's this do? Oh, no such file or directory. Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to read. So, okay, that's obviously wrong. If file, okay, so print line file not found. Okay, so we can work with this now. Let's get, first off, let's make it a configuration. So if I run, okay, now what I need is like, what I need is more space, dude. I'm gonna need, okay, here, let's try. So I have this scene 2, right? That has IntelliJ here, so let's also add in Echo Screen Capture, add existing ChatGPT. So now ChatGPT's here. It's large. So let's open this. Let's put it to the side, right? And I don't need anything besides it. To be honest, this is fine. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And then let's make this the full width, because we can. And now I want what I could do is, let's see here. We'll get there. We'll get there. 1 second. There we go. Now that reflects my screen basically. Perfectly, actually. Okay. So we're in business again. Let's get back here, and now, okay. So how? Remind me. Actually, no. I can scroll up here. It should have been the last thing. Yeah. So. Yeah. There's this. So let's do this real quick. Print line. Okay, and we run again. TnomeyStore. Okay, CW plus. So let's do this. Put it here. Gets. Let's just do working directory, and then we'll do WD plus store, and then let's just try that real quick. Okay, so files found, baby. Let's go. So now file dot read text print line, right? Boom. All right, done for the day. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Okay. Now, we're not going to do that. What we are going to do, we're not going to have a JSON file. We're going to have a .txt for now. So let's change that. So rename. We're starting at the bottom, and we're going to work our way up. So refactor, rename db.txt, right? So now I need to change this. Oops. Okay. This should still work. Interesting. db.txt. Oh, text. Nice. Cool. So we'll read. So what I'm actually going to do is, let's see, how do we want to do this? We'll do, that's funny, we're considering file formats right now. We're going to do, let's just do key. Let's do test key. And then what will we, should we make that the separator of our DB? Sure, whatever, it doesn't matter right now. So run this again. So this, the back half is JSON. Cool. And the first half is the key. So we read key string. So fun read data. Actually, let's just keep it even one function. So we're gonna print file, read text. Can I like read lines? Yeah, okay. So val data equals file dot read lines dot find. We'll do find last, right? This is append only. It dot equals it dot starts with key. Let's see, and then so that will be the data, and now we can finish by if what is this? Find last. What does it return? Or null if data equals null. Actually, no. We'll do string. So we can return. Else return data dot split on that one. Okay, absolutely bonkers way to do it, but now if I do test key, print line, still worked. Nice. That's sick. Okay. So we have a read function. Nice. Now we need a write function. So this is going to be key string data string Boolean, I guess. So now what we need to do, what are these? Okay, so let's take a second. Default's fine. Actions on save. That's nice. Okay, so now we write to the file. Val file equals okay. We'll do the same thing and file dot append text. We need to format this now, so it would be key data, right? And then new line. Turn true and okay. Cool. So if I come to main, let's do DAO.write hello, and then comma here, just some data. Boom. Oh. Okay, so check it out. Okay, so something I want to do, how can I guess for now I can just edit this file, right? We don't need to get any more complicated than that. So realistically, each one is going to be like that. And then this should have new line against it. So if I run this again, okay, now it's working. I just didn't add the new line before. Okay. So this is a private val db equals db file equals file wd plus store file name. So now this becomes can write. Cannot write to file. And then this file can read. We get rid of this. All instances. This becomes DB file. Cool. Nice. This is so much more fun than reading. Alright, cool. Now, let's just call this database. I don't know. Oh, so this should be I don't understand. What do I gotta do here? Okay. So that's Kotlin. Okay, so now test new. Whoa, what's going on here? Name. What? New Kotlin file. Let's just say database test.kt, right? So we should mimic new folder and then put this in here so it matches. I'm just gonna Google real quick best testing framework Kotlin. What's like, I think it's called Jacoco. The Jacoco plugin provides code coverage metrics for Java code via. Okay, so it's not necessarily. Oh, I think it was Mach K was what I was using. Mach K, let's see. Mach K, mocking library for Kotlin. So that just seems like a mocking library. I don't really want that. Not yet, anyway. What I want is like, fuck it, let's just do it ourselves, I guess. So what I want is okay. Class. That's a typo. And then fun. That's how I write it there. I don't know. Testing with Kotlin. JUnit. Kotlin test library automatically includes JUnit 5 as a dependency. The setup enables access to all. Add code to the test. Create a test. Class name sample test. At test. Oh, what happened? Interesting. Okay, so I need. Okay, so hold on. Let's. Delete this. Come back to database. But build cradle. Oh, it's already here. So if I go back to here, generate test, database test. Let's do JUnit 5. Where's this file? Oh! It's pretty sick. Close all. That was huge, right? Sick. Okay. So I think the way I want to approach this is we can use read to Okay. Um, um, so I'm also looking for a way to benchmark some stuff. I think it'll be interesting. So there's a few things I want to do. Okay, so we have a test file. That's great. I'm not going to focus. I guess I should just finish that, right? Fine. So like there's main test, and then I want a new directory that's like perf. And in here, or is this a package? Whatever, we'll figure it out in a second. So the reason I want perf is that I want to write like outcomes down. I think that'll be interesting. Okay, so I have the test file. Read. How am I going to test read? Should the test go to disk? Probably. Or do we... How do you test a DB? Like, eventually I'm going to have to test, like, when I write a file. In fact, how do I make test cases? I'm just realizing I don't know how... At test sum. Can I like annotate it? Maybe I need to go to JUnit docs. Here we go. Oops. Is this all that's here? What is this? I don't know what any of this is doing. Let's do Reddit best Colin best. best practices for unit testing. JUnit 5 and spec, all running under Gradle. I like Cluent for assertions and use mock for mocking. I like Kotlin test. It allows for property-based testing. It generates test cases for you, which pair well. Okay. Use JUnit 5. Test class lifecycle. Used at test instance lifecycle per class. To avoid the need for static members, which are non-idiomatic and cumbersome. Instead of annotating every class with test instance, you can change the default lifecycle. I don't really know what any of this means. Put the test method names in backticks and use spaces. Read the test. Cool. We learned something. Okay, yeah. So that's just JUnit that's doing that. Okay. Oh. Something's not sitting right with me. Um, reads. Wait, something. Alright, I gotta go. This was productive though. I feel like I didn't get a ton written, but we're getting set up here, so this will be good.